Hello, hello, you beautiful people. And the ugly ones, too. How do you do? How do you do? I'm Definition 83, And thanks for choosing to spend your time with me. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Getting ready for the weekend. My day was alright. Quiet, but alright. Didn't get up too much. Did a little running around. Other than that, slept in. That's always good. Went in, picked up some new smokables. Got me a new grinder. Got me a couple different joints named after myself. Speaking of being named after myself, if you want to help me get my own flavor of a gaming energy drink, be sure to hit that promo code DEF83 at the Swift Lifestyles website. Link in the description. Hit that link. Get 30% off your order for the month of March. Made mine today. Got my starter pack on the way. Want to try those vitamins out. See if they give me that extra jump, extra push for my old stoner ass. And on the lines of stoner, we're gonna get going with our customary start of the stream. Not today, boom, but joint. Again, named after myself. I don't know, wasn't too happy with it. As you see the size, I opened it, and about maybe up to there was like actually just empty paper, so I had to push. So I shall bring that up to my friends at my local location. But again, if you got any, feel free to partake, join in, spark up. Feel free to say hi out there. And hello to all my lovely VOD viewers as well. I know you're out there. I see you. I appreciate you. Okay. Thanks for joining me last night on my Walking Dead. Had a good little reception on that. People came up, chatting it up. Well, let me know if y'all got any plans for the weekend. I don't have a whole lot planned, but we'll see how that goes. I ain't making any promises, but tomorrow we got our Saturday night house party, so we'll be hitting that. Continuing the great adventures of the house. And I guess our next house guest won't be around for actually quite a few months. Sounds like, so. Might maybe have to be making the Saturday night house party maybe every couple weeks here. Just to not get too burnt out on it before the murder mystery pack comes out. But tonight, we're going to be doing a game I've been wanting to try for quite some time. The Stanley Parable. I find it's a great game for me because it is a game that allows you not to follow the direction, which is great for me. I do that quite well. As you see in the thumbnail. One of my catchphrases is, I do what I want, and I shall do what I want. But we'll get that started here soon. But I have no idea what that is. That should not be in that playlist. I'll take note of that. Yeah, I've wanted to play this game for quite some time. I've seen people play it. Managed to finally get my hands on a copy. It is the Ultra Deluxe version. What that entails, I don't know. But we shall see. Yeah, I'm really trying to figure out what I did with a whole bunch of the day, but I guess I really did nothing. I guess when you sleep till noon, which is very unlike me, kind of throws your whole day off. And I guess I'll be having to reply to some messages outside of the YouTube chat. So. And yes, I'm actually trying to see about this for a potential Halloween costume get up. Somebody you wouldn't understand or know if I tried to explain it to you. I know you. But for those that will, and of course that follow the channel here and on Twitch, I'm seeing if I can get myself to be somewhat looking like Kenny from The Walking Dead. So I gotta see how well I can do this. I've already got the little flap of hair already going in the back, so well, we'll see. But I believe we'll get this show on the road here. Let me check my levels. Yeah. Steam Deck's wanting to be a bitch and not run with my Spotify tonight. Alright, we will begin a new game. We shall piss this narrator off to no end. There will be a lot of Rage Against the Machine probably in this, and me going, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427.
What I'm seeing there,
He sat at his desk
let me turn that down a little bit.
And he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push,
how about that?
And in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
And yes, I know Halloween's ways away, but I want to see if I can do it before I invest the time and money into some other stuff. I don't want to go buy the hat and then be like, oh, well, I can't even pull that off, so.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something.
What's going to happen to Stanley?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting,
I find that as a good day.
And say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
And then he realized it was a Sunday.
Something
Game
was
over.
Very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did I? Or am I just gonna stand here? Because I believe that was me being told to do something. So let's just see. Let's just see what will happen, what he'll say. I'm surprised he hasn't said anything yet. No. I have actual, like, longer hair. So when I put it back, that's what sticks out. I hate Mondays. That is definitely my cup. I've been trying to get moved 7 offices over, but they won't let me. No, I'm really surprised. Well, I guess it would be for this year. Yeah, he hasn't said a damn thing to me. I thought he would start cussing me out for.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I like work. I just hate my boss. Oh yeah. There's the office I want. Wait. No. Another I hate Mondays. Uh-oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
All right, left, you say. Okay, left. Yeah, definitely
This was not
left.
the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to
Yeah,
avoid it.
perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah, definitely. Hello.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in.
Yes, really worth
I have a
being
bunch
here.
of songs that sound like
So utterly
video game
captivating
music, thank
that
you.
Even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, that has me really worried. Why are you mentioning that when... Okay, yeah. Okay. Just because I'm bringing up Hungry Like a Wolf, and I'm like, that hasn't played for a while. And now you have me all worried that my stuff's not playing on time, but it appears to be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, things look good. Got me all paranoid now. Thank you. Did I get all spun around? I think I got all spun around. Okay. Run, Stanley. I don't even remember what he said. Am I supposed to go in here? Am I supposed to go in here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, good. I will not do one thing this guy says for me to do, probably. Even though I do believe it just makes it more and more difficult on myself.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is...
This has nothing to do with you, narrator. See, that this is a me thing. I do as I please. I do what I want. I don't listen very well. I don't follow directives.
Stop
You know?
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Hello to my sister out there, who I know is watching.
Let her back into your life. She he's been waiting.
That who's I'm talking to, for those that are kind of looking at the chat going, who the hell is he talking to? But I'm not talking to her through the chat.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes, I unplugged the phone.
How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of
I did not pay that amount of money for the
None
game
of
to
these
be ended
decisions
already
were
there,
supposed to
sir.
mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I'm a real boy.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making.
Incoherent response
Please observe
were you
this
even
helpful
close to
instructional
anything
video.
that could be considered a rational thought?
Choice. It's the
Everyone
best part
in this
of being a
room
real
is now
person.
dumber
But if
for having
used
listened to
incorrectly,
it.
it can
A
also be
real
the most
person. Well, I
dangerous.
hope I'm
For
a
example,
real
in this
person.
scenario,
Mercy on
a
your soul.
hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Rupert.
He could invent a machine that
There's
eliminates
a bear.
food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
So am
Or he
I,
could spend
Nene.
years of
So
hard
am
work
I.
forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice.
Does it?
that
Does
not
the real
conform
world
to
make sense,
rational
sir?
logic.
I
If you
call your
find
bluff
yourself
on
speaking
that.
with a person who does not make sense,
In my
in
near
all
40 years, I
likelihood,
can
that
say
person is
the
not
world
real.
does not make
Allow the
sense.
person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying,
Or
"Goodness,
you just
is it
turn and
4:30?
walk away
I'm
in the
supposed
middle
to
of
be
them
having
speaking.
a back sack and
Usually
crack."
works too. Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical
that
professionals recommend
totally
making at least
safe
8
idea to
choices
do,
per
you know.
day.
Great
Do you
choice to
more
make in
than 8,
life.
less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Words to
At
live
this
by.
time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to
If I ever have
and
kids, they will be
reinforce
raised
the
on
material
that.
covered in this video.
Welcome back.
Whoa.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that
Have
you've
I broken the
all good
multiverse? I've
decisions
broken the
made, you're going
multiverse.
to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Like,
This way,
I've really,
please.
like, broken that room. Oh, now can I pick up the phone? Can I pick up the phone? No? Can I put the phone back in? No? Wait. Huh? Okay, so I can move with my right mouse button. Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly
wait, what?
halfway through the story.
Wait,
That
I can
story
jump?
would make no sense at all.
I can jump.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction.
Jump. Space.
Gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Why can't I jump? I want to jump. Let me jump. I don't like the doors closing behind me. Has me real paranoid. I played too many horror games. My awesomely amazing sister, quote unquote.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Did I just hear something behind me? I think I might have heard something behind me.
Now remember,
What?
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, we're back here? Okay. Left. Yeah, definitely.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No. Definitely too late. If I go back, will it be different? No. No. So I do have... Okay, they're really gonna make me go back through that door? I don't want to go through that door. Made me follow the rules.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Do not
What did you think
alter.
was so
I'm
special
not
about
consulting
seeing the
my
game
board
undone,
manager.
left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
This is the Stanley Parable.
I don't know.
It is a narrative puzzle game where you are supposed to follow.
No, I have to.
You're supposed to follow
I have to.
what the narrator says. So. But you're not really supposed to follow what he says. And hello, Laura. Again, if you're just joining, if you see me talking to somebody, I am talking to
Here in this pile of rubbish.
people outside of chat.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress
Feel
upon
free
you
to
how important
screenshot,
it was
yeah.
to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's
He's
a
starting to
world
get
outside of
mad
you.
at me.
You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so
Meh.
hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
I busted again.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When
Okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, door on the left. Door on the left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Yeah, my sister seems to have an excuse. She forgot her account and I guess thinks she can't make another one or try to get it back. I don't know.
No!
She thinks, I guess, text messaging me is better.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always.
I'm starting to feel like Bill Murray here.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And I will not go through your door on the left, sir.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came
Okay, will it not, like, eventually just give me the one door? Ah, damn you! I was just gonna pop in and then pop out.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
My boss's office, okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, I can't go downstairs, so I have no choice. And no one is here.
Inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the
Why you gotta work?
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
It's like 10 o'clock.
115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Shark 115? Are you listening to me?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
Oh, like, is there a...
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far.
Quote
To suddenly decide
Thor,
things to do.
she is a friend from work.
Thing for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley
and my
shows for his
boss.
Choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
I am not a coward!
When Stanley came
Well,
to
what
a
the
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is this what you call an outer body experience?
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need
Wait,
you to
what?
walk through the door.
Yeah.
Are you listening
Wait,
to
what?
me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is
That was it?
important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand
I am.
me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. More important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this?
Stanley, can you hear me?
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Sorry, Leroy.
Your choice is correct.
Leroy Jenkins.
It's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
That was seriously it? That was seriously it. And I wouldn't say you forgetting your password a tech issue. That sounds more like a Nene issue. And she says hello back.
All of his
Okay.
workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, definition, it would be short for that. Guess it kind of goes, it sounds similar.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
Yeah.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nah.
Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's actually do that one.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nah, we're gonna go down here. We going down.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he
Yep.
needed to go,
He doesn't
from
know.
here it's, left.
I don't want to go left.
Oh, no.
Oh!
It's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right.
Oh, is this
Why
kind
would I
of
ever say
payback for me
right?
being a
What
being a
was
dick
I
here?
thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
We ain't got all day here, boy.
Went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You sure about that? Okay. Alright. Can I jump yet? No.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be
Whoa.
here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
It's like that room from The Dark Knight where
Oh,
Lucius could see like everything going on in the city.
rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How
That's
about
pretty
rather
cool.
than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Are you joking me? Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, what? I sent you a YouTube link last night? What are you talking about? I know I sent you one earlier today. Oh. I think maybe like the other day? Okay. You're being awfully quiet this time, narrator.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No.
Look at all the doors!
I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something
No, you didn't.
change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come on, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, now you've given me too much choice. I'm probably gonna have to learn to jump to go in there. Oh, I don't know. Alright. Well, the main door here. Which door do we go through? You have 5 choices. Because that
I'll
one's
say
blocked off.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You didn't even let me choose a door. Oh, boy. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now,
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, this is like a weird dream.
Aha! I knew we missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Looks like
I can't
behind the
quite
set.
recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since
I believe
completely forgotten
an
what we
office.
were supposed to be doing,
It was an
how
office,
about
right?
this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh,
I totally didn't break the game at all.
I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
What?
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
The
All right,
Stanley
I've got a
pair.
solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Is
Just
this
follow
like
the
a
line. How
timeline?
simple is that?
Wait. Never had to go in there before, but I'm not gonna listen.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
You're gonna make me follow the line? Hey, classic solitaire. Creating a new Google account or finding an easy way to retrieve that password isn't that difficult. Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this.
You're
train of
blowing
thought
my-
for a minute. Just stick with me.
you're
Now, we
blowing
can
my
both
mind
agree
here, man.
that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative
Wait.
experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Better be copyright free music, thank you. Okay, so I've gone completely off course, and this mofo has said nothing about it. Okay. What my lives go? Well, my life I kind of hope as long as possible. I don't know if you really die in this game if you're talking about those kind of lives, or if you're talking about me being live, that, you know, they will go for as long as I choose. I usually try to go a couple hours at least. Okay, I'm getting like super confused at what's going on here. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, it is seriously like a dream. You turn around and you start walking back to where like you just walked from, and it's completely different. Okay. Was I supposed to wall run right here? Like, can I wall run? My thoughts exactly. What the hell is going on? I am so confused right now. I'm too high for this shit. No. I swear, if there's like a jump scare, I'm gonna put my fist through my monitor.
Wait, cut the music. Go back
Yeah,
and
cut
look
it.
at that fern.
The fern? That fern? Nah, we're good.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Where should I go? Now you can't go through that way. Okay. That was the way to the two doors. So let's see if that's changed. Doesn't look like it.
Still missing the doors. Did we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
We're back here.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? After we trusted you, after everything we've been through,
Confused as balls.
More to hell with it. Restart.
Restart the game again, motherfucker. Okay.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious.
I've been trying to do that myself, and you keep getting in my way.
Doable? Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Wait, what direction? What? That? No? Wait. Oh, over here. Okay.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just
Yeah.
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well,
I have seen The Shining way too many times to be going through these halls and not expect something to be
Use your
like
imagination.
around in every corner
Whatever it
here
might
to
be, Stanley, I'm
make me
ready
shit my
for it.
pants. Wait. What the shit? Oh, okay, like my mind just it messes with it.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from
like
having any role in
got
our awesome
drunk.
new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Well, look at this mighty fine yellow line here. Like, what the shit?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I thought you were gonna open both doors. Okay. Wait, what?
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Hold on, I'm screenshotting it.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if
kind
it's the
of
destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Okay, leave the lyrics at home, sir.
Well, in the meantime...
Goddamn! Oh, Jeebus! That was the game. Ow, that was definitely the game. Oh, well, there's like 10 years off my hearing.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep,
Perhaps he
perfectly
wanted
well.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley
We're
was so
gonna go
tired
that
of
way again.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Wait.
His eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are.
What do you mean by cool guy? Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yep,
Perhaps he wanted to
perfectly
stop
well.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone
Just
you've
like
been
life.
neglecting, Stanley. Someone
Definitely.
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem
But
yourself.
I'm doing this
Put
for
your
the
work
people.
aside, to let her back into your life. She's
Who's
been
her?
waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Rustling
It's definitely
papers.
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
And it is
What did you-
a puzzle
Wait a
game.
second. Did I just see? No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
It's supposed to be
You're not
like
Stanley.
a
You're a real person.
like a fever dream.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you made any more wrong choices, you might have
game is a
negated it
mind trick.
entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't
I
put that
do
kind of risk on my
what
watch.
I
I'm going
want.
to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if
Can
used
we skip
incorrectly,
this?
can also be the most
No, we can't.
dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time
Who
should
needs
you make
rating?
a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a
We got
person who does not
audiobooks
make
now.
sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought Then provide an excuse why
Dort?
you cannot continue talking. Turn to a
Dort.
partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a sack and crack."
A back sack crack. Nobody better be touching the back of my sack
Excellent.
crack.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll
choose to
ever
get out
make
of
a
bed.
significant
That's one
contribution to
choice,
the
I guess.
world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that
This
you're properly
is
informed
the
on good
story.
decision-making, we're going to
You
revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago
basically
and see
just
what the
keep
correct
wandering
thing to do would
around,
be. This way,
and
please.
you're supposed to be doing what the narrator says. So if you notice when we're in that one room and it's like Stanley took the door to the left, and I constantly keep going right, and so I keep messing things up the more I keep taking things off of the story's path, and it just is breaking the timeline more and more I do it, I guess. So yeah, it's like a bad dream. It's like a dream. So in a dream, you could be walking down a aisle of a mall, and then turn a corner in a mall, and then next thing you know, you're at a friend's house you were at in grade 6. It's just kind of like one of those games. I have another game I want to play like that, where it's a puzzle game, and it's just like a dream where you would just kind of mess with how things would look. And it's like, okay, well, if you move things further away or closer up, they'll actually get bigger, like the item will, in the perspective of your eye. And yeah, basically trippy fever dream type games mess with your head. And if you listen to what the narrator keeps saying, he explains what is going on. I was working and decided to stop working, and everybody is gone. Everything has disappeared.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Is this reality? It seems like the more I do things, the more I break reality. Alright, okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I broke it. I broke it.
Oh, ruined.
Yep.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? I'm gonna go back to that. I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
This is why you don't mess with time.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
This is some Doctor Strange
No, I have to.
stuff.
I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Mess with the multiverse. And it's all caving in upon itself. Atari flashback. Okay, I thought it was actually going to repeat what I was doing before, but no, this is...
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
Yeah.
My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into...
That's what I do. I'm break games.
You just had to see.
Just like I break spirits.
I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley. He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
I told you I don't listen well, sir.
My story.
No.
If you'd just gone through the door,
Far from a child.
you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up
I'm not going to touch anything.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
This time we're just going to see if I just stand here.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We'll just see what it does. I wonder if I stand here for a certain amount of time, will he eventually say something? Because earlier, when it ran the credits, yeah, he was talking about me just standing here not doing anything or going anywhere. So I wonder if I do that, well, do something. Like, well, why is he not saying anything now? I'm not moving. Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Yeah, you're a little slow on that one.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Open the door, open the door, open the door!
All right.
Let's go!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No!
Okay.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Because I know there's going to be eventually that it gets to a point where he puts signs and everything like this door. He's not doing it this time. Did I finally break him? Hello?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
How many times
I'm
do
quite
I
sure
gotta
you'll be
go
up to
through
the
this
task.
door?
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, now what?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Tips
office,
for
hoping he might
not
find an
getting
answer there.
fired. Oh. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Resent coworkers for not supporting you. No. Slick blue graphic in the header. Throw some. Charts and sliders. Slides. Okay. What people want. Things, money, more money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs about things and money. We have our product. What is hot?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss's office. Having real deja vu, man.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. 115 or 15?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Your mom 420.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
My foot, your ass.
Okay,
1, 2,
fine,
3.
I'm not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Respect.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, this is what I was talking about.
Stanley? Hello? Hey, is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is
No.
everything all right?
No, I cannot hear you.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important
No.
than you could ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this?
Stanley,
there?
can you hear me?
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Reload.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
I think Stanley went in the murder spree and murdered everybody.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. Good night. Good night. Thank you for tuning
Stanley
in.
felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I appreciate you being here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look,
Probably
Stanley,
won't be
I
going
think
much
we've
longer
gotten off
myself
on the
either.
wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
Oh, I didn't mean to do
His
that.
plan is to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do. Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good
Okay.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am powerful. But I actually do think I'm gonna probably take off there myself. I'll see you all tomorrow for a house party. The Saturday night house party. Again, let me pre-advertise that. Oh. I will do that again. Ah, you bastard. Okay, well, go to that link. Get your 30% off your energy needs for all your gaming purposes using promo code DEF83. Hit those socials listed above. Get on the Discord. Find out when, where, what I will be streaming or posting. I'll see you tomorrow. Like, subscribe. Sure to check out the other content. Be sure to keep it cool and good day.